5 crazy ways Post Malone spends his millions. Nobody flexes their wealth better than rappers do, and with some pretty extravagant purchases under his belt, Post Malone is no exception. With a net worth of over $14 million, the 24-year-old platinum-selling entertainer from New York is known for shiny grills and unkempt hair. But most of all, he's known for throwing money around. But unlike a lot of other celebrities, he doesn't own a bunch of fancy houses, private jets, or yachts. In fact, the singer has made some pretty wild and unorthodox purchases you probably wouldn't think of making yourself, even if you did have that kind of dough. Are you ready to see his most unusual expenses? Then here are 5 crazy ways Post Malone spends his millions. Number 5. Personal beer bong manager, $365,000 a year. With the busy lives they lead, it's pretty common for the rich and famous to have some kind of manager. Like others, Post Malone showed us he takes management very seriously when he hired his very own beer bong manager for $365,000 a year. Post Malone has a huge party house where he constantly loves to have guests over. One of his biggest hits is even called Beer Bongs and Bentleys, which may explain why he went ahead and hired a friend to be his personal beer bong manager. Whether Post is home or not, he pays him $1,000 a day for a total salary of $365,000 a year. It's unclear what exactly a beer bong manager does, but he must do his job well, or he wouldn't be making that kind of dough. Number 4. Utah Mansion, $3.95 million. Unlike a lot of his comrade rappers and celebrities, Post Malone doesn't own a bunch of properties all over the world. He's just got one in Salt Lake City, Utah he splashed nearly $4 million on. The superstar says he likes to live in a quiet area to balance out his hectic days while on tour. As you'd expect, the house has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, a private basketball court, and an outdoor kitchen. But what makes this a truly one-of-a purchase is the fact that Post Malone is a conspiracy theorist who thinks the world is coming to an end. So just in case, he added a bunker with 30 bunk beds in the house so he can shelter at least 60 of his friends when the end of the world comes around. Number 3. Mini gun arsenal, $50,000. Disposable income often leads to expensive hobbies, and one of Post's hobbies is shooting guns. The rapper's got an entire mini military-style gun arsenal at his Utah mansion. He just loves to talk about in interviews. In line with his conspiracy theories, he also says you never know when you're gonna need a gun, which is why he keeps them all over his house. He has a handheld cannon and a pump-action shotgun that he keeps under his bed, and is also known to own a Cobalt AR-15, along with a bunch more military-grade weaponry. Post hasn't specified exactly how much he spent on his guns, but a good estimate for an arsenal that size would easily be over $50,000. Number 2. Hennessy Velociraptor 6x6, $350,000. The rapper is known for the white Rolls Royce and Bentleys used in his music videos, some of which he even owns. But you've seen nothing until you catch a glimpse of Post's massive 6x6 wheel-drive Hennessy Velociraptor. In line with his love for partying, the singer said he just had to have the truck when he learned it was named after his favorite alcoholic beverage. Like his other cars, the truck is a giant white machine with 2 large wheels in the front and 4 in the back. He had the truck delivered to his Utah home to join the rest of his white supercar, and then posed for a bunch of pictures in front of his massive vehicle. Number 1. Bugatti Chiron, $3 million. Even for a world-famous singer, $3 million is quite some dough to spend on a vehicle. But Post just loves his cars, and his Bugatti Chiron is proof. He bought the all-white Bugatti Chiron hypercar brand new in 2019. The car reaches an insane 261 miles per hour, and is without a doubt the fastest in the singer's collection. However, Post did say that he hates to drive fast and drives his sports cars very slow, so it's all just flex and no fun. The interior and exterior of his Bugatti are, yup, you guessed, all white, except for the black trim on the wheels. So there you have it. Now you know the crazy things Post Malone spends his millions on. What would you do with that kind of money? Let us know in the comments below. And if you thought Post was crazy, then you'll be blown away by the 5 craziest things Mexican drug lord El Chapo bought with his billion. See you in the next